Hello everybody, welcome to How to Make Your Wife Happy and Healthy. Today we're taking one of our family favorites and making it very quick, very easy. Just slap me some ingredients, toss in the oven, boom, it's done in no time. It's very quick, nice and easy, made for any weeknight. You want to have something very tasty and fresh in your own home. You want to know what it is? Come on everybody, let's get cooking. Today's shout out goes to Sarah Camarillo. Thanks, Sarah, for the support. If you want to get a shout out in my next video, stay tuned to the end to find out how. Today's quick, easy weeknight main dish is naan pizza. Now we're using naan bread, but you can use anything that's round, such as English muffins, bagels, pita bread, tortillas. They will all work and give a different texture and flavor. It is a very wonderful dish, easy to prepare, quick to do, and very tasty. Here are the ingredients. 6 mini naans, your favorite spaghetti sauce, or whatever's cheapest. About 8 ounces of shredded mozzarella cheese. Those are the 3 main ingredients you absolutely must have. The rest of the ingredients are whatever toppings you like, so let's go through some of the options and the ones that we like on our pizzas. Canadian bacon.
Pepperoni.
Couple slices of cooked bacon, sliced mushrooms, sliced or crushed pineapple. Let your comments down below rage on. Onion, bell pepper, tomato. I've got them extra small because you don't want them to be too big on your mini pizzas. Okay, so I've sliced through Canadian bacon. This is just too big the way it is. Now I'm going to slice through the bacon and make it small. Because it's nice to sprinkle on the bacon. So we want to have it sprinkled. So we're going to make it nice and small. One long cut right down the middle. Or more if you want it even smaller. Now this is just the pre-cooked actual bacon that I get from Costco. It's pre-cooked, don't have to cook it. If you're gonna do bacon on your pizza, make sure it's pre-cooked. The oven won't cook it for long enough to make it crispy and good. You're just gonna make it really small slices of bacon. Pepperoni is already the right size. Don't need that one to be cut. Rough cuts are fine. Bacon doesn't cut very easily or evenly. Usually I use a vegetable knife to cut it to make sure I slice all the way through. But today, this was a knife available. The serrated edge knife. So that's what I'm using to cut it. There we go. Nice rough cut. Got all the bacon ready to go. Got the bacon. Got the Canadian bacon. Pepperoni already came in convenient slice size. Even so, this pepperoni is still a little too big for my taste on such a small pizza, so we're going to slice it into quarters. Canadian bacon to 8s, pepperoni into quarters. And I need more than that, it's not good enough. Okay, here we go. That's too much. Let's do this amount. quarters for the pepperoni. Beautifully done. Couple pineapple slices, we're gonna slice right through them. Make them small enough to fit on the pizza. I usually like the crushed pineapple, it's a lot easier because it's already small. But we'll use the rings today because that's what I have on hand. Here's all the lovely ingredients we're going to put on our pizza for today. You can do whatever you like on your pizza, but I'm going to give you some suggestions that my wife and I like. We love all these vegetables, the onions, the peppers, the tomatoes, and the mushrooms, along with some pepperoni, Canadian bacon, and some pineapple. We put it all on and we make 3 pizzas of that for 3 of us to share. My daughter, on the other hand, only gets 1 pizza, and she loves the pepperoni and the mushrooms right here. Those are the 2 ingredients that she's going to put on her pizza. And then we've got the final 2 pizzas that go to my son, and he puts on his pizza all of this stuff. The pepperoni, the Canadian bacon, and the pineapple. All the meats on his 2 pizzas because he's unhealthy. For a very good homemade naan pizza, or whatever pizza you're going to make, the best thing to do is to start your oven. We are going to use 400 degrees because that's a pretty good temperature. You can go higher, 450. To make it hotter if you want it to cook a little faster, get those vegetables really nice and cooked at a quicker time. We're going to put it at 400. And one of the secrets that I have to making the pizza wonderful is to pre-bake the bread. We're going to put it in there for a little bit to get a nice toasty crunch on it so that when you actually eat the pizza, the bread is going to be nice and crisp and crunchy as opposed to all soggy from the sauce and the toppings that you put on it. Okay, before we start building our pizza after the oven's getting hot, and after we've cut up all the ingredients and gotten them ready to put on the pizza, here is a nice little epic food hack for you. It's time for an epic food hack
with Daddy.
So we're going to take our cookie sheet. Half of the epic food hack is to cover it in aluminum foil. That keeps it from getting all the juices and making it worse than it already is. Less cleanup. Throw the foil away. So the second part of my epic food hack is to use a standard old cooling rack. Put it on top of your cookie sheet. It works wonderfully because it will elevate the food off the cookie tray so the air gets circulated underneath, making it more crisper. That's how you make a pizza crust more crisp. It also works for other great things like taquitos, flautas,
Dino nuggets,
chicken wings, and even French fries. It elevates it. That way you won't, no, not cookies. Cookies have to be flat to make the bottom get all brown. So this way you don't have to stir it up. When they say to stir it up, you just stick it in the oven, let it go, let it cook its wonderful, wholesome self, and just take it off of the racks in the end. Alright, so we're going to preheat our wonderful naan bread. Gonna put it right into the oven. I'm gonna put 3 per cookie tray. Gonna put both cookie trays on the top so that they cook in the same evenness. It does make a difference, trust me. Out of all the times, if we put one on top of the other, there's a difference in how they come out. With our oven all heated up, time to take our naan bread and put it in to pre-toast it. We're gonna put it in there for about 4 or 5 minutes or so to get it nice and toasty before we build our pizza. Again, I'm going to be putting them side by side on the top rack. Because we put them one on top of the other, for some reason the bottom one doesn't get as toasty. So we're going to put them together side by side on the top rack and let it toast so that we can then put on our toppings once it comes out. So I'm going to set it up for about 5 minutes, then we're going to take it out. Alrighty, so we put it in for about 5 minutes. We're going to take it out. You can see it got a little bit more toasted. I can't hold it too long, it's going to hurt my hands. Let's turn off the timer. Nice and toasted on the top. We're going to flip it over and put it on the bottom to keep it nice and crispy. The bottom didn't get as much crispiness out, so we're going to use that top part to put it on the bottom to make your crispy crust on the bottom. Nice and toasty. You guys are trays nice and hot. I'm going to place one to a wooden board. It's also the same wooden board I'm going to use in the end to actually slice them. These are nice and hot. The crispiness is on the top side. The bottom side is not as crispy. So we're going to flip them over to keep that crispiness on the bottom. So that the bottom will be crispy and the top will hold the toppings. The top doesn't need to be as crispy. So let's go ahead and build 3. So 3 sandwiches I'm going to build. 1 for Happy Healthy Wife and me. Those are the ones that we eat. Then 1 for my doctor, and then 1 for my son. I will duplicate a few on the other tray that you're not going to see, and that's quite alright. You don't need to see all of them. So first, I'm going to put in the wonderful sauce. Usually I do about 2 or 3. We're not going to go all the way to the edge. I lied. But you might want to go all the way to the edge, depending on how much crust you like, the edge crust of your pizza. That one's almost all the way to the edge for most of it, so a nice 2 scoops here works good for me. It's about, I don't know, 2 tablespoons-ish. So that's like 1 tablespoon. That's where the name came from, tablespoons. This is a tablespoon, and I am scooping out 2 tablespoons worth of sauce onto the pizza. Some people like to put toppings underneath the cheese. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go today. Should I put the pepperoni on the cheese? Nah, usually I do the cheese next. Let's be honest. It's usually what I do next.
You were going to put the pepperoni on before the cheese?
I've done it before.
No, that's a crime.
If I was going to make a double pepperoni pizza, you get a layer underneath the cheese and a layer on top of the cheese. The pepperoni underneath spices the pizza up. Pepperoni on top gets nice and crusty. So using 2 tablespoons of sauce per pizza. Spread it out. Ooh. Best you can. A nice layer of sauce. Careful not to touch the hot tray. You can even take the pizzas off and put them onto the board if you'd rather not touch the tray. Get the tray involved. So there we go. 3 nice pieces. Now I'm going to put the cheese on. When you put cheese on, this is what I learned from my days in the pizzeria. You want to make sure you cover the entire bit of sauce that you see with cheese. Cover it over nice with cheese. You don't want to see much, if any, red poking through when you're done. Of course, the cheese that I got to have in our pizza place, it was wonderful cheese. It was mozzarella as well, but it was more of a crumbly kind. It wasn't the shreds that you do at home or you get from the store. By the way, always buy your own block cheese and shred it. It melts much nicer, much better than if you were just to buy the pre-shredded. Part of the reason is because they put some ingredients on that pre-shredded cheese and to keep it from sticking to each other. So you want to make sure your cheese melts evenly and nicely on your pizza or any other cheese that's going to melt on your dishes. You want to make sure that you grate it yourself. Takes a little extra work, but it's cheaper. So that's a good healthy amount of cheese. I would say it's probably about 2 ounces of cheese per pizza. Now we're going to add on, I like to go with the meats first. So let's do my daughter's pizza right here. There it is, her favorite part. The pepperoni. She likes the pepperoni. And let's finish hers off with mushrooms. She said she wanted it loaded with mushrooms. She's gonna watch.
That's enough.
Oh, this is enough. I thought she wanted it loaded with mushrooms.
You still put it on when I said that's enough. No, keep it on now. You have it on.
Okay. So yeah, she said that's enough. So it's, you know, it's a lot of mushrooms and a little bit of pepperoni. So let's do the sun. What?
2 more pieces of pepperoni.
She wants 2 more pieces. How am I going to put those underneath the mushrooms? You want to make sure the mushrooms are on top, because those need to cook more. So you want the ingredients that are going to cook more to be on top. That's why the meats go underneath, and the mushrooms and all the vegetables go on top. All right, so that's for daughter. All right, so now let's do son's pizza. Again, start with the meats that are going to cook. Usually I start with Canadian bacon. This time I start with pepperoni. That doesn't make that much difference. Here we go. A nice little bit of pepperoni on his pizza. Then we get some of the Canadian bacon. Do 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 do. Good 5 slices, looks good. From there, then we add the tasty part, the bacon. Adds lots of nice flavor to pizza. Believe it or not, bacon tastes really good on pizza. And then finally, some pineapple chunks. You can say what you like about pineapple, whether or not it should be on pizza, and that's up to you. Leave your comment down below if you agree with my son's pizza, or if you prefer my daughter's pizza. Now for the best pizza completely overall, the last one where you just load it up with all kinds of goodness. This time we'll start with Canadian bacon. Put it on there, get a nice layer of Canadian bacon. Yeah, da-da-da. By the way, if you put all these ingredients on it, it's gonna get really juicy from all the ingredients, not the meats, but the vegetables. They get really juicy when you cook them in the oven. Some people pre-cook the vegetables to take all the juice away, then put them on the pizza. Nah, it's not worth it. Too much hassle, too much work. Okay, so we got our meats. Don't forget the real bacon. I'm gonna put some real bacon on that one. Adds a lot of nice little smoky flavor. Now for the vegetables. The order we usually go: bell pepper on the bottom. Your order doesn't really make that much difference. You're gonna see it's all loaded with veggies. Next, the onion slices. Smelling good already. On top of that, the mushrooms. The pan has cooled down quite a bit from now, so I can go ahead and touch the meats that fall off. It's quite alright. And the final ingredient, almost final ingredient, tomato. By the way, if you complain about pepperoni on pizza because it's a fruit, guess what? So is tomato. And finally, the pineapple. Adds a cute little sweetness, plus the bacon. And there is our 3 pizzas that we always make. The other 2 I'll make up with similar pizzas, and next we're going to put them into the oven. Okay, now it's time to put the 6 pizzas into the oven. A good 10 minutes of bake time, 10 to 12, whatever you're feeling. I'm going to put it to 12. There's 1 tray. There's 2 trays. Remember, side by side on the top rack so that both pizza sets cook in the same way. It's important. We're going to go for 12 minutes. That's good enough time to bake all those wonderful ingredients, get the nice cheese melted and ready to eat. After that, we're going to take it out. Then we're going to slice it up. Yes, we like our pizza sliced. 8 slices, as my daughter likes, for a pizza. And then we'll chomp on it and eat it all up. Okay, so the timer's gone off, 12 minutes went up. It's time to look at and take out the pizzas. Don't want you to hear that buzzer, 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 buzzer. It gets annoying. If you'd put the toppings close to the middle, they wouldn't leak out to the sides, but that's okay. So you don't need to let it rest. We are going to put it over onto the board and slice them up using a pizza cutter. You use a spatula to take the pizzas off the trays. I might have piled the top a little too high this time. But you know, if you like toppings, it's still good. Daughter's pizza. Son's pizza. And happy, healthy wife's pizza. Okay, if you don't want to cut them, you don't need to cut them. My daughter likes hers cut up into 8 slices. So, I don't have a chance. No, we're not going to eat. We're going to do 6. We're going to do 6 slices. Too small for 8. We'll do 6. 6 slices. So right down the middle. Right down Broadway for slice 1. And then best estimate for 1/3 of a slice.
Main Street.
And another 1/3 of a slice. And the last one, the thickest one with all the goodies. The healthiest one there. It's good to use a pizza cutter because the toppings get a little hard to cut. Now they're ready to eat.
Oh, finally. This pizza really does taste like it's made from our home. It has sauce like if it was in spaghetti. It has like weird sort of pepperonis and sausages and then pineapple. But one reason it's better than restaurants pizza is because it's not nearly as greasy as a restaurant like Costco or Domino's pizza.
The crust is crispier than normal, and the tomato sauce is very good, even though it's store-bought. And the mushrooms make it very good, because mushrooms make everything better.
Happy Healthy Wife, Chef Barry here, reminding you to tear into that like button just like my son tore into his naan pizza. In your comment down below, be sure to include what ingredients you like to put on your pizza and whether or not you think pineapple should be on pizza or not. And in that comment, please be sure to slip the words Unhealthy Teddy for a chance at a shout out in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to be notified of all my new videos that come out on Mondays. Thanks for watching. Have a happy and healthy day.